Air conditioning units are great for cooling during summer. This one is installed partially inside and partially outside of your house. An AC unit has 4 main components: a compressor, an evaporator, an expansion valve, and a condenser. In the front of the air conditioning unit will be the evaporator and will be mounted on the inside of your house. At the back of the unit you will find a condenser, and you have to make sure this is outside of the room you want to cool. All the components are connected via pipes and have a special refrigerant in them. This refrigerant can easily change from a gas to a liquid state around room temperatures. When the AC is turned on, the compressor changes the refrigerant into a high pressure, high temperature vapor. This hot vapor passes through tubes via the condenser. Here will be a fan that blows over the hot tubes to get rid of some of this built-up heat. The refrigerant continues to flow to the expansion valve. The valve will regulate the pressure from the condenser high pressure side to the evaporator low pressure side. When the refrigerant changes pressures, so will the temperature. When flowing to the evaporator, the refrigerant will be colder than room temperature and change back to a liquid. In the evaporator are also tubes where the refrigerant can flow through. Here will be another fan that blows air over the tubes to disperse colder air into the room. The hotter air in the room will also heat up the refrigerant by a little when it flows back to the compressor to close the loop. The compressor changes the refrigerant again from a liquid to a gas that flows to the condenser, where the absorbed heat from the room will be released. And so the cycle repeats itself continuously. On the evaporator side will most likely be a thermometer to check the room temperature, so the unit can adapt the pressures to have a cooling effect. Depending on the settings on the display, the AC unit cools until the room temperature is reached. Different options and settings for redirecting the air in the room changes with each manufacturer. In practice you may notice some other components on the AC unit. For example, this yellow container acts as an overflow catch can. If the pressures in the tubes get too high for some reason, the refrigerant will spill in this little container and don't make a mess. Afterwards you can fill the system back up if needed. Another feature of this particular unit is in the bottom of it. This is designed to catch condensation from the evaporator and redirect it outside. When the cooling of your room is happening and the temperature changes, there will also be changes to the humidity of your room. Another example of this process happens when you take a hot shower during winter. Your mirror in the bathroom is colder than the room temperature, and the humidity of the room rises when you take a hot shower. Eventually you will have condensation on your mirror. In this AC unit you can see, for efficiency, they used one motor to power both fans via one shaft. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.